Welcome to this GIMP tutorial video from we at Bekotech TV. Actually, this is the first of many GIMP tutorial videos I'm going to make. So let me know in the comment section what tutorial you would love to see and subscribe to get notified when I release any tutorial video. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to change the background color of any image using the GIMP program. If you don't have GIMP installed, kindly download it so that you can follow along with this tutorial. Let me know if you want a video about how to download GIMP onto your computer or laptop. With GIMP installed, open it and you would see a template like this. If you just install GIMP, it might be different from mine. Let me also know if you want a tutorial about how to customize your GIMP program. With GIMP opened, click on the File tab at the top left corner where we have the various tabs and select New. Or you can also use the shortcut combination, which is Ctrl+N. Then this pop-up menu would open up. In this menu, you can see templates, and when you click on the drop-down button, you can see the different templates GIMP has to offer, but we won't focus on that in this video. Under the template, we have the image size where we can customarily input the width and height of the image we want to create or design. So the image I'm using for this video is 500 by 500 and it's actually in pixels. I recommend you leaving the dimensions set to pixels unless maybe you are familiar with the other dimensions. When you click on the advanced options, you can see these weird stuffs, but just leave everything the way they are. After inputting the size of our image, which is 500 by 500 in pixels, click on OK to create our image. So you can see our image created with its background having a specific color. Yours might be white or black, which is the default, which you can change by basically dragging and dropping the white color at this color palette onto the background to change the color. Before we continue, let's do this one important task, and that is saving the image. Again, you can click on the File tab and select Save, or just use the shortcut, which is Ctrl+S, which will open this prompt. Choose where you want the file to be saved, change the name, and click on Save. Now with our file saved, let's continue. So now we want to import the image we want to change the background color into GIMP. There are two ways you can do this. One is just dragging and dropping the image into GIMP, which will automatically create it as a layer. Or you can also click on the File tab and select Open as Layers, or use the shortcut, which is Ctrl+Alt+O, which will open this sort of file explorer and look for the image we would be working with. After finding it, you will just have to select it and click on Open. Clicking on Open would add the image as a layer. So now our project and image are ready. Remember that the aim for this tutorial is to change the background color of the image. We can use two methods for this, but one won't be perfect because it will also affect the image we are using if the color we want to change is also in the image. But the second method works perfectly well, but it must be used with caution. Let's begin with the first method. With this, we would be using the Select by Color tool. So move to where we have the various GIMP tools and select the tool. But if you can't find it, as I said in the beginning of the video, that those who just install GIMP would have a different layout, you can use the shortcut, which is Shift+O. With the Select by Color tool enabled, you would want to select the background color of the image, which is what we want to change. With the background selected, you will want to move to the color palette under the tools and drag and drop the white color into the background. Before we continue, if you want to zoom in or out into your image to make it bigger or smaller, it's done by just pressing on the Ctrl plus scrolling the mouse scroll wheel up or down to either increase or decrease the size. With that done, You can also see that the text Becotech TV, which was at first black, has also changed to white. This is what I was saying, that the first method would also affect the image we are using if the image has the color we are changing. So what you would want to do is undo the action by selecting on the edit tab and clicking on undo. You can also use the shortcut, which is Ctrl+Z. Next, to deselect the selected part, click on the select tab and choose none, or the shortcut Shift plus Ctrl plus A. For the second method, we would be using the fuzzy select tool. So again, move to where we have the tools and choose the fuzzy select tool, or use the shortcut U. With that tool selected, wait. Before we continue, this tool is very sensitive and would work according to how you use it. So now left click on the background of the image and drag the mouse pointer downwards until you get the threshold right and the amount of black you want to remove. When you move the mouse pointer way back down, the logo on the image would also be erased. So make your decisions right and choose a perfect threshold. Now move to the color palette and drag and drop the white color into the black background to change it like what you can see on your screens. Now you can see we have changed the background color from black to white. You can also change it to any other color, and let me show you how. Click on the white color on the palette to open this box. So from here, you can choose the preferred color you want. Let's say we want to use a red color. So we would move the palette all the way to where we have the red color. If you know the hexadecimal code of the color, you can also input it at where we have the HTML notation and click enter. Now we have chosen red, so let's click on OK. Now from the color palette, we can see that the white has been changed to red. So when we drag and drop the red into the background, you can see that it has also changed the background from white to red. But I will leave mine as white and save the project. Now that we have changed the background of our image, let's export it. To export the project, click on the File tab and click on Export. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+E. With this box opened, select the place you want to export the image to and choose a name for the image. You should leave the file type as a PNG if you would want to be able to make the background transparent. But you can also change it to JPEG if you do not intend making the background transparent. When you click on Export, it will open this prompt, but I would recommend you leaving it as it is and click on Export. Now our file has been exported. When I minimize GIMP and go to my desktop, you can see the image we just exported. When I open it, you can see that the background, which was formerly black, has now been changed to white. That is it for this video. If you learned something new and you loved it, please like and subscribe to this channel. Did you know you can convert an MP4 file to MP3 file? If you want to know how, the video will be on the end screen so that you can check that video out. See you next time. It's bye for now. Peace out.